The story begins at a dark castle, where 4 heroes stand at the entrance. Their leader, Yuga, tells them they must defeat the demon lord. They enter the castle and find a powerful demon named Yoki waiting for them. Yoki mocks their strength and easily dodges their attacks. Celia, a mage with white hair, tries to use support magic, but Yoki defeats the entire group with one move. As Yoki prepares to finish them, he looks at Celia and falls in love instantly. His friends ask why he is not killing the heroes. Yoki makes an excuse and tells his subordinates to take the heroes to a nearby human village instead of killing them. 1 month later, Yoki stands before the demon lord. A man named Jekyll notes that Yoki has defeated the heroes 13 times in 1 month, but has never killed them. The demon lord is angry and gives Yoki a final warning. He says if Yoki does not kill them next time, he will send Yoki's friends to fight them instead. Yoki becomes worried. He knows his friends are not as merciful and might kill the heroes or get hurt themselves. Yoki returns to his room and decides he must settle the matter during the next battle. The heroes attack the castle again. Yoki defeats them easily and offers a deal. He tells Yuga that if they leave Celia behind, he will let the rest of the party go straight to the demon lord. Yuga is hesitant, but his other teammates argue that saving the world is more important than one life. Eventually, Yuga agrees to leave Celia. Alone with Celia, Yoki confesses his love. Celia is shocked and calls him a heartless demon. Yoki reveals a secret. He is a reincarnated human from another world. He explains that he serves the demon lord only because if he kills him, the world will force Yoki to become the new demon lord. Celia suggests he come to the human world to live a normal life. Sometime later, the kingdom celebrates. The heroes have returned after defeating the demon lord. A 3-day party is declared. Outside the city, Yoki stands under a tree. He uses his hands to break off his own demon horns so he can look like a human. He enters the city and goes to an adventurer's guild. A receptionist named Kremen registers him as an F-rank adventurer. Yoki begins completing tasks at a legendary speed. He wants to earn enough money to live comfortably and confess to Celia again. Yoki quickly climbs the ranks, which makes Kremen suspicious. Suddenly, Celia appears at the guild and cancels Yoki's current quest. She pulls him away and takes him to her large mansion. The guards at the gate are confused to see a stranger with her. Inside, Celia explains that many kingdoms want to marry her or Yuga just to use their power as weapons for war. She wants to protect Yoki from being used by the government. She offers him a job at her house so he can earn money safely. Celia's mother arrives to meet Yoki. She is an intimidating woman who speaks about breaking the bones of those who disrespect her family. She tells Yoki that the hero Yuga has proposed to Celia. Yoki becomes angry at the news. The mother then asks Yoki if he wants to marry her daughter. Yoki replies that he will not ask for her hand until he achieves a high rank and earns her true consent. The mother is impressed by his answer and tells him he passed her test. She gives him permission to live in the mansion with Celia. Yoki is overjoyed, realizing he can finally stay by Celia's side. Yoki is completing a quest in the forest when 3 of his old demon friends Happiness, Duke, and Seek suddenly attack him. They stop when they realize it is Yoki. Yoki explains that he is now living as a human because he loves a human girl. His friends decide to live with him in the city. Yoki warns them that it is difficult to hide their true identities. To help Happiness look human, Yoki removes her wings and feathers. Later, Sophia finds Happiness at Celia's mansion. Sophia mistakes her for a new worker and dresses her in a maid outfit. Happiness enjoys the attention and decides to stay and work as a maid. Celia's mother tells Yoki that Celia is free the next day and suggests they go on a date. Yoki is very happy and takes Celia to the market. They walk past cake shops and look at accessories. Suddenly, Yuga and Mikana appear. Yuga tries to force a large, heavy accessory onto Celia's head. The impact causes Celia's hat and glasses to fall off. The crowd recognizes them as the famous heroes and begins to chase them. In the chaos, Yoki falls down and loses sight of Celia. He begins searching the city for her. While searching, Yoki sees a hero named Raven being surrounded by a group of girls. Yoki distracts the girls and helps Raven escape. Raven speaks with a high-pitched voice that sounds like a girl. He tells Yoki that people usually make fun of him, but Yoki treats him with respect. They become friends. Raven confesses that he loves a girl and wants to tell her his feelings. Yoki worries that Raven loves Celia, but it turns out Raven is in love with Happiness. Raven goes to the mansion to confess, but Happiness rejects him coldly. Raven walks away with a sad expression. Yoki goes to the Adventurers Guild to find the receptionist, Kremen. He learns that Kremen is actually the Vice Guild Master and is currently in the hospital. Yoki visits him and sees that he is badly injured. Kremen explains that his wife beat him because he forgot their anniversary gift. Yoki is shocked to find out that Kremen's wife is actually Sophia. Sophia enters the room and thanks Yoki for visiting her husband. Yoki asks Sophia if girls enjoy receiving gifts. She says that any gift given from the heart is wonderful. Yoki decides to help Raven win over happiness by buying a special gift. Yoki meets Makana at a cafe. Makana tells him a dark secret about the heroes' party. She reveals that when they fought the Demon Lord, the heroes intentionally left Celia behind to die. Yoki listens silently to the story. Later, Yoki and Raven go to a shop to buy a gift for happiness. They go to the mansion where Yoki's demon friend, Duke, tries to attack Raven. Yoki stops him and explains the situation. Raven gives the gift to Happiness. Happiness looks at the gift and smiles. She accepts the gift and Raven's feelings, making him the happiest man in the world. Yoki is waiting for Celia to return from her mission. He is excited because he finally has a gift to give her. On his way to meet her, he encounters a fortune teller who warns him that he will have terrible luck today. Yoki ignores her, but soon, everything starts to go wrong. He gets into a fight, loses his money to a thief, and is eventually spotted by the hero Yuga. Yuga mistakes Yoki for a thief and has him thrown into jail. Yoki sits behind bars, feeling frustrated, until his friend Duke arrives to explain the situation to the authorities. Yoki is released, and Yuga apologizes profusely, admitting he acted without thinking. To make amends, Yuga and Raven throw a party for Yoki. During the meal, Yuga asks Yoki how he became so close to Celia because he wants to be her friend too. Yoki tells him that Yuga's own teammate, Makana, actually hates Celia. Yuga reveals that they left Celia behind during the Demon Lord battle because Makana suggested it. Yoki gets angry and tells Yuga that he is also responsible for that choice. He forces Yuga to go to Makana's house to apologize and fix their relationship. They accidentally walk in on Makana while she is changing, leading to a chaotic scene where she beats Yuga up. However, the tension breaks, and the heroes finally go to Celia together to apologize for their past actions. Celia forgives them, and the group becomes friends again. Later, Yoki finally gives Celia the locket he bought for her. Celia is overjoyed and promises to keep it forever. The scene shifts as Yoki, Celia, and the small demon seek travel to a distant village. Celia is there to heal wounded villagers, but she works so hard that she becomes exhausted. Yoki uses a sleeping spell on her so she can finally rest. He then meets an old man who explains that a girl named Steel and the rest of the village were attacked by a mysterious hero. They also learn about a divine demon who protects the forest. Yoki finds this demon, who explains he was originally sent by the gods to punish the village but ended up becoming their guardian instead. Suddenly, a cruel hero named Miller from the Garrus Empire arrives. Miller enjoys killing and begins to attack the guardian demon. Yoki tries to stop him, but Miller has a special ability that makes him immune to magic. Miller cuts off the demon's hand and mocks him. Seeing the demon and the villagers in pain, Yoki loses his temper. He loses control of his human form and transforms back into a powerful demon. He chases Miller down and beats him brutally. Just as Yoki is about to kill him, he remembers Celia's wish for him to live as a human. He spares Miller's life and throws him into a river instead. In the aftermath, Celia heals Yoki's injuries. They decide they cannot leave Steel or the guardian demon behind in the destroyed village. They take Steel back to the mansion to work as a maid alongside Happiness. The guardian demon, who has taken the form of a small statue, is also brought to the mansion. Although Celia's family is initially hesitant about having more strangers in the house, they eventually agree to let them stay.